Lamar back with another Grand Arena video. My opponent today has a pretty solid arena team, Jedi Knight Revan team, all relict. Looks like he's pretty offensive minded, got into Kyber before, mostly offensive wins, not much defense, so I was able to set a strong defense again for him. Really his arena team's the only major threat there. He's also got a Padme squad, it looks like. I logged in 8 minutes into Grand Arena and he had already attacked and beat my first order team. I was able to watch him attack my Jedi Knight Revan team. He was able to clear that in one shot. I did an interesting defense here. I hid my Padme behind my Jedi Knight Revan team to try to have him waste his good characters first. So he took out my Newt team and got 58, 59 banners on both of those. Then he attacked my Padme team in the back after he had seen everything that I had. Watched that one for a little while, and I really liked setting it here just because I think he probably used his good tunes or good characters in the front, but I got a defense with my Padme. Pretty happy about that. He took down some of their health, but not too bad. I also set my Phoenix team just with a mission in Zalbar since I used the others elsewhere. He attacked my Padme again, and they healed up and got another defense. So he never ended up attacking that team again. So let's see what we got. He did end up clearing my Phoenix team in one shot with I think 61 banners, but I got my defense, so I'm happy with it. So let's see what he set. He set a first order team, gear 12, Kylo Ren unmasked, but the rest are kind of undergeared, and a trooper team and an Akbar team, but I saved plenty for offense, so let's go in against this first order team with Basila. With it being gear 12 Kylo Ren unmasked, I like to make sure I have enough damage to take him out, just because I know he regenerates so much health and protection whenever he's hit. He's not that terribly well modded, but he was modded for speed, I think. And there's no undersized feats or anything like that. I'm not worried about banners. I already got a defense, so we'll just go in with these four and have Luminar there just to take a stun. I like to take out the officer first because he gets the turn meter going for them. Luminar did take the stun for me, and we'll take out the rest of them one by one, take out the weaker ones first, and then we can just focus down on Kylo Ren unmasked. Should be a pretty quick battle, assuming he doesn't regen too much health. I put the Master's Training on Basila first, just so that I could get the ability block on Kylo Ren, so I want to get stunned right away. But otherwise, I would normally put it on Ezra for the extra damage. Let's see what he's got in back. We've got a Rogue One team, not too concerning, but let's see. I think we're gonna go in against the troopers here. I've got my bounty hunters. That's my weakest attack team I have left, so we'll just go in, and I know troopers can take them out, but they've got Thrawn, and I don't think they're terribly well modded, and their troopers are a much better offensive team when you can control what they do. So we'll try to get the contract triggered so that we can start regenerating more health and protection. But we'll see. The one problem with the troopers is that they do a lot of AoE damage, so they can take away some banners from my bounty hunters if I don't regenerate it fast enough. So I'll take them down one by one. They've also got that retribution up, which is not good. I don't want to use the mines here with Dengar because I want to end up using those to heal up Jango Fett because they cause so many debuffs. But Jango Fett is fractured right now, so we're not going to be able to heal him at all. We got the contract triggered. Now it's just a matter of trying to slow this down enough that we can regenerate some of this health and protection. Greedo almost died there actually, but luckily we were able to get that taunt up. And looks like Django did heal from those mines from Dengar, even though he was fractured. So I don't know. I might not know the exact mechanic of fracture. So Gear 12 Akbar team. I've got my CLS left. I could just go in with the trio, and that would probably be fine and give me an extra banner. But I'm not concerned about those banners right now, so I just may as well just take old Ben just to make sure we get them down without any problems. Take out Leia, she's a damage dealer, and I think we'll go after Biggs next because he does some damage too, and when he's with Wedge, it can be an issue. So some counterattacking, takes out Wedge. Let's keep going for Biggs, push back some turn meter and ability block. Get some more damage, try to get Chewbacca as much damage as possible. And just so that we can regenerate that protection. And it looks like we probably won't be able to get it all back, but should be a 60 banner win, maybe 59. Yeah, 59. It looks like Han and Old Ben were both missing protection. So in the back, he kept his bugs. So I just taken my Night Sisters. I had kept them for this. So just a matter of seeing how many banners I can actually get from it. Most of the time they're 55 or 56 banner win. These bugs are decently strong. They're like 86,000 GP, I think. So I think my opponent kind of counts on them for defensive holds, since the rest of his defense wasn't terribly strong. But I had seen that he had these bugs, and I also looked on SWGOH.gg to see that he places them on defense quite frequently. So that's why I didn't set my Night Sisters on defense at all. I kept them and just to counter these Geonosians. So it's just a kind of long, dragged out match. Try to spread those stuns around and just slowly take down their health and protection. Plague is your best friend, and also Asajj ramping up her damage is helpful too. So I usually wait for the Plague until the first round. I try to spread some other debuffs so that they waste their cleansing abilities and their healing abilities, because I like that Plague to stick a little bit longer when their health and protection is down a little bit already. So now you can see everybody's plagued, so every time Mother Talzin does her basic attack, it damages everybody. So that's a big key in battling Geonosians, is that when you can attack all of them at once, you're going to do a whole lot better, just because they share their health and protection in a big pool. So when you damage them all, you do 6 times as much damage to them. Looks like I took out, was it Sunfac there probably? And then we just kind of got to work on the rest of them. All the Plague is off them. Hopefully we'll be getting Plague around here soon. I can probably afford to not revive here and just let Talia keep reviving on basics, so that we can, well, there she comes back because we killed somebody already. And the Brute is gone, and looks like we've got full health on everybody, so we can just take out Spy. 56 banners. The only one that didn't get attacked was Daka, which is the one I care about. So for this Rogue One team, I don't really know how to counter Rogue One. I don't see it that often, but I've got my Palpatine team, so that should be plenty. I guess a few of them start with tenacity up, so that could be a problem. But I guess if there's others that don't, so we're all right. Spread some debuffs, pop them so that we can get in that turn meter, see if we can get stuns. No stuns. K2SO had his tenacity up, so I didn't want to use my fear there. Get some more debuffs up there. Use a basic to increase its potency, so we can use its big attack later for Tarkin. We'll see if we can take them out without losing any more protection, and see if we can get Thrawn to take a turn to give Palpatine his protection back. And full health, full protection now. We'll just take out Scarif Rebel Pathfinder as soon as we can. And probably right here. We'll just take out the other one first, and then we can just slowly just work on Pathfinder. And it looks like it's going to be full health, full protection, 60 banner win. And we have the full clear in one shot. Total banners, 1374. Looks like we missed out on 6 banners total from the 60 perfect. Take a look. He hasn't attacked my Padme anymore. So pretty happy with this one. We'll get the championship in Zeta Mats, and looks like we're ranked 5 again. So pretty consistently number 5 in Division 5. So